be the secretary to the Board of Variance for this purpose.
Hello, I'm Graham Danilus. I'm the Director of Planning and Development at the Regional District.
And I am Andrea Antefeyev, and I am Planner 1, the file manager for this file.
Thank you. And I notice we have some other people here. If you'd like to just do a quick introduction of yourself so we know who's in the meeting.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Marge Glassla. I represent Sundorn at lot number 12.
And Dennis?
Hi, I'm Dennis Yablonsky. I'm a shareholder on lot number 15.
Good morning. My name is Mike Dewinkle. Sorry, I have no volume, or I can't hear your. I don't have the audio feed so far, so I'm working on that. But I've got it in a roundabout way. And good morning.
Thanks, Michael. We can hear you fine.
So before we start, I will start all of our Board of Variance meetings with just an introduction. So today the Board of Variance is meeting to consider an application for Unit 18-9055 Shook Road in Electoral Area G. The application is pursuant to sections 531 and 532 of the Local Government Act, requesting a structural alteration or addition to a non-conforming structure. I will note that staff received 3 additional letters of support early this morning, which have been circulated to our Board of Variance members and applicants this morning. And I'm here to introduce Andrea Antefeyev, our planner on the file.
Hi there. So we'll see if we can get this to work. So we're going to share our screen for a PowerPoint presentation. And this PowerPoint presentation had also been previously circulated to the Board of Variance committee members. So let's see if we get this to work. Oh, my screen seems to be frozen.
Andrea, do you have any other options for showing that PowerPoint presentation?
Yeah, this is, oh, what's going on? Hold on, it's frozen here. Yes, I do have an option. Let me just bring it up here. Can I, if I leave the meeting, I'm just going to leave the meeting from my computer and bring it up on my computer here. So the screen sharing has stopped, I assume? Is that correct, Jamie?
It appears so, yes.
Okay, so just be 1 second here.
Jamie, this is the same PowerPoint presentation you sent out to us, correct?
That is correct. Yes, it has
I'm
been.
wondering if I can share my screen and show the PowerPoint.
Oh, excellent.
That
Let
would
me,
work.
let me give it a try anyway.
Yes, that's a
Or
great idea.
Andrea, are you in?
It's just thinking here. I think it doesn't like my internet connection. Let me just see. I can get it here in 1 second. Yes. Okay, there we go. I should be able to get, I'm just going to move to my other computer here. Sorry about this.
So our executive assistant has confirmed that Bronwyn, you would be able to share your screen as well if you're able to, if we continue to have some challenges here with Andrea's screen sharing. If maybe in a minute or two, if that's not working, maybe that's the option we'll go with.
Yeah, that might be the best option, quickest option to go with probably by the time I get this, if Bronwyn has it easily there.
Let me try it and see what we get.
Okay, excellent.
Are you seeing that there?
No. So
No,
there's
okay.
a little green button at the bottom of your Zoom view there that says share screen.
Yeah, I did that. Let me just, my entire screen, share. Okay, let's go back to
There
it
we
now.
go.
There.
Excellent.
So if you want to do the talking, Andrea, and I'll just move to the next screen as you're ready.
Okay, yep, that sounds good. So we're here today to talk about the Board of Variance application for number 189055 Shook Road. So the registered property owner for the property at 189055 Shook Road is Sundorn Holdings, and the applicant is Jamie Miller Duranko. The lot area of the entire property at Shook Road is 10 acres with approximately 43 home sites. This individual user lot is 5,625 square feet in size. The property is located within the floodplain and requires a flood construction level 9.3 meters and a 7.5 meter setback from Hathick Lake. The official community plan land use designation is rural, and the zoning for the entire property is rural free.
Oops.
This is just a slide showing you the subject property. So on the right hand side, you'll see where user lot 18 is located within Sundorn. And on the left side, you'll see where the Sundorn Holdings property is located within Hathick Lake. The Board of Variance application for consideration today is an addition, which is in a roof over an existing deck, and a garage addition. So there's a couple different pictures there of the additions that have been made onto the existing structure. Oops. This is a picture of the site plan for the property, which shows that the garage addition is an additional 87.5 square feet, and the roof addition over the existing front porch is approximately 74 square feet. Today in this meeting, the Board of Variance must consider if the prohibition of the roof over the existing deck and the garage addition was cause the applicant hardship. The applicant in their application has provided the following reasons for hardship. The existing garage, carport, at the time it was previously, and laundry room suffered age-related structural failure, and the cover over the existing entry and threshold is to protect from moisture. If the Board of Variance finds that undue hardship would be caused to the applicant if Section 531(1) of the Local Government Act is complied with, the Board of Variance must state the exact nature of the hardship for the hearings record today. The Board of Variance must consider the development. Does the development result in inappropriate development of the site? So the residential use is consistent and it does meet zoning bylaw citing regulations. The natural environment. Does the structural additions adversely affect the natural environment? The garage addition is approximately 87.5 square feet in size, which is minimally larger than the pre-existing carport and shed. The roof over the existing front deck addition is approximately 74.67 square feet in size and is located approximately 9.5 feet above grade. Both of these items are unlikely to adversely affect the surrounding natural environment as the footprint has increased minimally. The enjoyment of land. Does the structural alterations substantially affect the use and enjoyment of adjacent land? All construction is located within the user site, and we've now received 13 letters of support from neighbors. Use and densities. Does the application vary permitted uses and densities under the applicable bylaw? The property density is already legally non-conforming. There's no increase in the number of legally non-conforming uses, and the increase in the size of the legally non-conforming use is what's occurring with the additions of the garage and the roof addition. Does the application defeat the intent of the bylaw? The intent of the bylaw is that non-conforming uses will cease at the end of the natural life cycle of a single-family dwelling. It would allow new development without addressing outstanding concerns regarding development on Hatchick Island. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrea. Any comments from the Secretary of the Board?
No comments other than in our rush to get the presentation started. I just noticed that I'd skipped over item number 2 on the agenda, which is the approval of the agenda, addenda, and late items. So I would just ask for the Board of Variance to consider a motion for consideration to approve the agenda, addenda, and late items.
Philip?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes,
Do you approve the
on the motion is?
for the
motion,
agenda?
yes. So
Yes.
item number 2 on the agenda.
Yep, that's fine with me.
And I'll second that. So the motion for the approval of the agenda and addenda is approved.
Okay, so the next item up is the number 4 deliberation by the Board of Variance. So this would be your opportunity, the Board of Variance's opportunity to invite some questions from the applicant if there is any.
So do we have any questions from the applicants or comments from the applicants?
I have no questions. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oops.
No questions from me.
Oh, sorry. Do we have any comments from the public who are in attendance about this matter?
Hi, Marge Glasen here. I have no comments.
Thank you, Marge.
So at this point, I'd just like to allow about about 3 to 4 or 5 minutes, just to allow the public to call in if they do have any questions. This is just the opportunity for the public to call in, and they can call into that 604-702-5000 number, and that would allow you to be provided with details on how to join this meeting. So perhaps if we could just hold the line, keep everybody muted for let's see here, it's about 10:29. If we could hold the line until about 10:33, just to allow the public to call in should they have any questions.
It doesn't look like we're going to get anyone else coming into the meeting, I believe.
That's correct. It looks like there's nobody else going to be joining us, so the Board of Variance is free to just for discussion and deliberation.
Thanks, Jamie. Philip, did you get a chance to visit the site, and do you have any comments?
No, I did not get a chance to view the site, but the staff report and the PowerPoint presentation clearly indicate the nature of what's going on. And but no, I did not drive to the property. Did you, Bronwyn?
I did get to the property, and you can see that there is absolutely age-related damage to the structure.
Right.
So my feeling at this time is that without this work, that the residence is going to further deteriorate. And I think that I believe that would be cause for hardship if the structure is not able to be upgraded into a safe and usable state.
Yes. No, we've as you know, we've looked at a couple of situations like this, and I can find no objection to the what the applicant wants to do.
Would you like to put that in the form of a motion, including the hardship?
Yes, I would suggest that the applicant would suffer hardship from being prohibited to or restricted in the maintenance and upkeep of the property, and bearing in mind that there is no habitable space below floodplain, and the covering for the deck is not really an occupancy of any kind, I would propose a motion that the board approve this application and proceed.
I will second that motion. Any further discussion on this issue?
Well, for me, I have nothing else, but I will go on mute and listen in to other conversation.
I'm just going to check in with Mr. Daniluz and ensure that that description of the hardship would meet the qualifications for the Board of Variance approval.
Yes, I believe it would. Thank you.
Thanks, Graham. Any further discussion? I'd like to call a vote.
Okay, I'm unmuted, Bronwyn. Is there a motion on the floor?
Oh, sorry,
Hello?
Philip. There is a motion on the floor to vote. You get to vote for or against your motion.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
And so we just need to know if you're voting in favor or against the motion on the floor.
I am voting in favor.
I'm also voting in favor.
And then the motion passes.
The motion passes, and I believe that is pretty much all we need to deal with at this point. Any other comments from anyone else who's participating in the meeting at this time? I'll ask Philip for a motion to adjourn.
Fine. I propose the meeting now be adjourned and closed.
I'll second that. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you everyone for your participation and especially for your patience with this unusual proceeding.
Thank you, Bronwyn, for chairing it, and to all the staff for preparing all the documentation. It's been very straightforward. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.